here we go. Here is Reversible Gundam in Canon Mode. Now, the first thing you're probably thinking is, what in creation is that? That cannot be the Reversible Gundam we saw before. It is. And to me, sorry, my voice is trying to go out. You'll find out why it's the Reversible Gundam. Because as you can see, as it turns around, it's just the reversible gun. It's just the Gundam reversed. Literally reversed. Here you see the back of it in Canon mode, and well, the back is the front and the front's the back. Pretty much. And unlike, I'm sorry, but the arm came loose right there. But it's a little notch where the pistol is that connects to where the elbow is. That comes loose from time to time, so be aware of that. But as you see, it is in its Canon mode. Now it can use the 2-bit cannons on the back. It can also use the GN pistols under its arms, also for as a weapon. Well, it can use it both in mobile suit and here, but here they kind of are fixed. So, you know, he don't have to, or it, because it's technically not alive, it doesn't have to rely solely on his 2-bit cannons. You know, it's got the GN pistols as like mounted cannons under his arm. Also, it has the claws now are fully deployed, and they are used for, in case somebody gets a little too close, the claws will come there and take care of business. Now, you first see these claws, and if you ever wondering which claws you're talking about, FeelGood, is these claws right here. They are first used, if memory serves me right, is when it was in tank mode. Because at first, I'm going to try not to get, I cannot just give out too much information. Well, I guess this is a spoiler alert. So spoiler alert, everyone, you have been warned. Spoiler alert. Well, the fight progressed into a colony, and the ballistic Zaku goes after it. As soon as it goes in, it gets shot out by this massive blast. It looks around. He sees this mobile suit or mobile armor. He's thinking, I guess he's thinking like maybe this is another suit, and he realizes he does a scan on it. It's the same mobile suit he'd been fighting, but it's a different mode. He's like, it's a tank. And he's thinking, okay, if it's a tank, so it's going to be good for off distance, not close up. And I think he says this while he's landing. Or he's, he lands in the colony, and he's thinking, if I can get up on it, get close on it, I got it. As soon as he says that, the tank rushes up, grabs one of his weapons, destroys it, and he's thinking to himself like, oh crap. And then you see that it's not just a tank, it's a hover tank. So it hovers off the ground. And because of its claws, it has some protection when it's in this mode. Now, the old Reborn Gundam, when you hit this mode, if you got up close on, you land a hit, you're doing pretty good. But because of this, you can't really get up close on it. I'm sure you can find a way, but it's more difficult. And also, the Reborn Gundam never had a tank. The Reborn Gundam never had tank mode. The prototype before it had a tank mode, but it was more like a normal tank, meaning if it hit tank mode, it's going to slow down. I know I should explain this more when I transform it into its tank mode. I should have explained this, but I thought I'd just explain it. And then he transforms from tank mode into cannon mode, and he's explaining that his mobile suit can adapt to different situations. That's why it's called the Reversible Gundam, blah, blah, blah. This is the AI of Reborn Remark, I think his name is. The dude talks a lot of stuff, but in most cases he can back it up. So as you can see here, this is basically a unit that's made for bombardment. It's a modified version of its Canon Mode, basically to where it has basically something to fend off somebody if it gets up close. It's just not totally just, by itself. It's just not totally screwed if somebody gets up on it in this mode. Now, sure, it got the little claws on its arm. They can shoot out, but they only do so much. I think it did one time take out a beam saber, so it can do that, but it's just not effective in using the beam saber in Canon Mode as it is in mobile suit mode. So as you can see here, it lives up to the name of being the Reversible Gundam because it's literally the Gundam bent over awkwardly, if you ask me. Modified in a few places. As you see, the first thing you probably notice is the arms here are modified. Of course, you saw that when it's in mobile suit mode. Also, you see that its feet, it doesn't look like it's on high heels. I know, somebody's gonna talk about it. They are flattened out. And they're flattened out so it gives it more stability when it's shooting. It makes sense. Get more stabilize itself, get more stability to make the shot. So it, take a shot so it won't just tumble over. So this is it in its Canon Mode. I thought it was kind of weird, but at the same time, interesting to see it was able to do that. Now, when you watch the episode, some folks think why he didn't do Trans Am. I thought that myself, but they didn't do it. Oh well. It's just like, what can you do? You can't, it's already planned out and everything. So all you can do is sit and watch. But yeah, it did do a good job of keeping the ballistic Zaku off to a point. But after a while, when you see it fighting the ballistic Zaku did blitz the Reversible Gundam in Canon Mode, got a shot in and knocked and gave it a good. Let's just say it took it a little bit to get up. So it can be blitzed, but you're gonna have to be really quick. And the only one did that was Char. Because Char was the AI of the ballistic Zaku, and Reborn Remark was the AI in Reversible Gundam. So basically, in this mode, it cannot hold the Buster Rifle. Still can use the GN pistol because now they're more like fixed guns on the back of his arm. Except for that one there, but that was just my fault for doing that. I apologize. But I hope everyone likes the panel line I did on this kit. I did the best that I could. Now, to be honest, in this video, since I ain't got the best video editing software, I'm still debating should I upload this as one large thing or is in 3 separate parts. I may upload this in 3 separate parts because it's going to be easy, a 30-minute video, and just so to make it where it's just, I guess it's just quicker to upload. I may just upload in 3 parts. You know what? I'm just going to upload in 3 parts because, I don't know, each time I talk about this, it's 10 minutes. So like each video I do is like 15 to 10 minutes. I hate that, but I guess that's what you have to do when you have to explain things. So here is the Reversible Gundam in Canon Mode. Looks pretty good, pretty menacing, like it's going to handle the business. Now, I am going to transform it again into tank mode.